Born to Giji Kasim and Sajina Bashir, Muhammad Saifan grew in silence, learning that discipline speaks louder than applause. His moment came on a global stage. At the UN SDG Summit, representing Botswana for no poverty, he didn't just speak, he became the possibility he believed in. Built by humility, guided by courage, and driven by unseen work, this is Muhammad Saifan, determined to rewrite the future.
If your eyes drop, they will get a chop of you. Boots, 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 moving up and down again. There is no discharge in the war. Try, 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 try. Think of something different. Oh my God, keep me from going lunatic. This is a poem called Boots, a small part of the poem written by the famous English poet Joseph Rudyard Kipling. This poem is mainly based on the endless marching of the British infantry while colonizing most parts of Africa. See, for speaking for tomorrow, we must be ready to face the trials, triumphs, accidents, incidents, and the most hazardous among them, the man-made disasters, which is very common in this era. See, you know, I and you will always remain as pawns in the system unless we take hold of the steering for ourselves. Do you really have any idea who pulls the strings to your financial system, education, information, and occupation scheme and team? And let's start with the financial system. See, do you wonder why the Federal Reserves and the central governments are so desperate to get rid of paper cash currency method of exchange and convert them with card payment method? See, you will be thinking this is obvious, this is part of the cycle, this is system, through each and every swipes and transactions that you do and commit, the percentage goes to the bank and their profits. Meanwhile, if you use cash paper currency method of exchange, after 20 or 30 transactions, someone physically owns the money. See, with each and every transactions that you do in your daily life, they can track it. You're no more a private individual. You are public to everyone. And that's not it, there's more of it. A student studies the enthusiastic first 20 years of a life for somebody or someone. She studies something that's not even a cup of tea or not even her interest. And she studies by taking neck-deep loans and profiting banks once again. And then the service comes. See, the 20 years of study, then the service, 62 years, right? She works for somebody that she doesn't even know. That guy, the boss or the CEO of that company, does not even think or care of that woman. He just thinks or sees as her profit. Each and every individual in that company is seen as profit-making machines. That's not it, there's more of it. And the education system on which you are part of it today is created by John D. Rockefeller, an American millionaire. His sole aim to create schools was for creating or implementing British clerks for the British Empire. And after creating, he stated one thing, that is, he wanted to create a nation of workers rather than a nation of thinkers. See how scary it is, right? And these same financiers and the capitalists who controls and owns your financial system, who pulls the strings to your financial system, also owns the information on which you rely on. You name it, BBC, Fox, APAC, everything. See, even our country's billionaires and millionaires, Mukesh Ambani, Gautam Adani owns 12 news channels. Mukesh Ambani owns 22 of them. And do you think the information that we feed on ourselves, we hear or we see, is legitimate or just meant to manipulate us? Come on, wake up, my brothers and sisters. See, their sole purpose or aim is to create hatred campaigns and spawn phobias among the people. Let's take 9/11 for example. You all know, right, how devastating and tragic that accident was, right? See, after that accident, Muslims residing in the US faced lots of social discrimination, and hatred was poured over them through all four corners of the globe. All four corners of the globe. Hatred was poured over them. And there is a policy that the Muslims residing in the USA, residing in all parts of the world, should apologize to America for the 9/11 incidents, like paying off tributes of some sort of thing like that. And if we think as per this logic, shouldn't it be the American government and its presidents apologizing to many countries like Iraq, Iran, Syria, Palestine, Lebanon, Japan, right? Do you get me, right? And Donald Trump, the current president of the United States, said that it was Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama who created ISIS, Islamic States in Syria and Iraq. You have heard of that, right? Yes. It's not said by any Muslim organization or Islamic individuals. It is just said by the current president of the United States of America, Donald Trump. And these capitalists and financiers who owns the information, they can also break up any narrative as per their interest. See, let's take example, the Epstein files that have been released 2 days ago. Was there Trump's name on any of that list? Was there any photo of Trump, Donald Trump, in that list? No. I could not see it anyway. See, that is the thing. See, the solution that I come up with this is rely on more realistic informations. Don't go behind social media trends, just scrolling and wasting your life. I mean, refer some books to read. Like, refer some history books, or the books that are written by great people, which have the spirit to change you. And the social media is the main center of fabrication and fornications, which are meant to manipulate you, distracting you from your goals. But there are some youth using it wisely for the well-being of the nation. See, there's a famous saying, give them bread and circus, they will never revolt. That's what's happening today. Politicians coming to the stage and podium and announcing big promises and fulfillments like increasing the rations, increasing the food grains for everybody. What change does it make? What has it made? What change has it made till further? What change has it made? Think, GI, think. See, now I'm asking you some questions. Should we renounce socialism? Should we renounce capitalism? Reject revolution? Reject the revolution. See, I'm not a commie. I'm not a communist. I didn't came here to speak about communism. I just came here to tell you the facts. Think again. Think once more. Rodinia il smert. Thank you, everybody.